and welcome back to a series of videos that we are doing to help people who are going to be appearing for IELTS, who are practicing hard for IELTS and who want to score good marks in IELTS. Now, in this video, what we're doing is I'm going to pick another mistake which is regular, which is common, but people still make those mistakes. So what's the problem that I'm going to pick today? The problem that I'm going to pick today is verbs. Problem that people have while using singular and plural verbs. Let me give an example. Here we have a case study for you. Now this is an essay written by a student and we have corrected, given him a detailed feedback. So what I'm going to be doing is, last time in the last video, if you've seen it, we've picked a mistake that people made which was related to pronouns. This time I'm going to pick a mistake which is related to verbs. Now the problem is people sometimes get confused between using a singular verb and a plural verb, which creates a problem in the sentence, especially when it comes to grammar. It is subject-verb agreement. So the subject-verb agreement goes wrong because sometimes people get confused between using a singular verb and a plural verb. Let's quickly look at a mistake that a student has made here. Now let's read this from here. The priority of people to complete the task assigned at work outweigh all other happenings. Now you see this S here, it's not written by the student. We have written S here and have given him a feedback. But you see the student has written outweigh. Now if you read, the priority of people to complete the task assigned at work outweigh all the other happenings, or should it be outweighs? There has to be an S at the end here. It should be outweighs and not outweigh. Why? Is because what's the subject here? The subject is the priority. Now the priority is singular. It's not priorities, it is priority, right? So again, the verb also has to be singular, so it has to be outweighs. The priority of whatever outweighs all the other happenings, right? So there may be other mistakes. There are other mistakes as well in this essay, but for now we're just concentrating on one, okay, which is improper use of verbs, singular and plural. So look at this, outweighs. So it has to be outweighs and not outweigh. You got it right. The subject is singular, so the verb also has to be singular, and if the verb is singular, it has to have an S. Let's take one more example. See this, very detailed feedback that we give, but it really helps these students a lot, our detailed feedback. Let's read this. Once child, actually she's written, or children, once children go to school. Again, you see here, goes. Children, it has to be plural, and there's going to be one more. They are entering in a wider community where teachers teach them. What she's written is teachers teaches them. Now the problem with teaches is that it is not agreeing with the subject, which is teachers. So because teachers is plural, this has to be plural as well, so it will be teach. Teachers teach. If it were teacher, then it would be teaches, but because it is teachers, it should be teach, right? So this es is extra and not needed. We need to take it out so that our sentence is crisp and correct. All right, so this is one common mistake that people make. Let me quickly give you one more example. See this is a graph, and try not make mistake in the first paragraph itself, is because it puts a wrong impression, and as they say, you don't get a second chance for the first impression. So first paragraph is an opportunity to make the first right impression. Remember that. Okay, so let's see this. The bar graph show. Now this S is written by us, okay, the teacher. So the bar graph show. It has to be the bar graph shows. Why? Because there's only one graph. So here we'll have to have a singular verb, so it has to have an S. The bar graph shows. If it were graphs here, then it would be show. Okay, so the bar graph shows, not show. And if there were multiple graphs, then it would be the bar graphs show. Then it would have been correct, the verb show here, but because there is no S here, it is singular, then we have to add an s here to make singular, so that we have a subject verb agreement. Hope you've understood that. Alright, so I hope this video was helpful. I'll see you again in the next video with another mistake. I'll pick one more mistake which is regular, which people make. And before I sign off, I'm going to ask you again to subscribe to our channel so that we keep giving you these helpful videos. And of course, you can join our coaching if you're in Mumbai, or if you're outside Mumbai, or if you're outside India, you can still enroll for an online coaching program where we could give you a very detailed feedback so that it will help you in IELTS exam. In fact, it's going to be helpful for all your life, because I'm sure you can't stop writing. You'll be writing emails, you'll be writing reports. There must be something or the other. You must be writing any formal kind of writing I'm talking about, and these things are going to be very, very helpful for you. So then I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.